Da-da-da-da.
You know what it takes.
And we're off.
Today to take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give him the taste of Kiwi. Show him you're the best. Give him the taste of Kiwi. You're better than the rest.
All right, no, my hooky, my welcome back to another episode of the Kiwi NRL podcast. And tonight, I, Lennie Brookie, will be your host. And all the way from Kitty Door, Rawiri, how are you, man?
Good, bro, good. It's good. Always good to come out here, jump on with the boys.
Thanks for jumping on, man. Jace pulled out last minute, just like his mum. Oh, it'll be his dad. Oh, no. Yeah, too late. Anyway, that didn't quite work out. I thought it would. Just trying to roast Jace, but actually just that didn't make any sense. Pulled out late, early. It's supposed to be. Anyway, I won't go into the details of how I thought that joke would go because it did not work. All right. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to FitZone. We're in the middle of our 4-week challenge. It started today. FitZone 4-week challenge. Hence why we're on these. Shit, I need to be on these.
Because I've been on an 8-week challenge every time I come out here, and I'm getting on the piss.
Getting on the actual beers, yeah. Got you this week. We got you, mate. Shout out to FitZone. If you're in the great towns of Matamata, Te Aroha, Waihi or Paeroa, get on in there, sort yourself out. If you even can go to the website, fitzonenz.com, get amongst it there. So shout out to Dre from Tummy Hunter Consulting for all your green card, I say green card, it's not green card, immigration needs. Seasonal workers, just getting people into the country. If you want to get people in the country legally, talk to our man at Dre, Tummy Hunter Consulting. Okay. Now we better plug this fine drop. Oh shit, that came in hot. Hey kids, I'm blazed as shit. Alright, that was PNC tonight, but this is the plug they did not ask for, Rawiri, but it turns out
They're going to get it.
they're going to get it. Hey, well done. Well done. Straight in there. Didn't prompt you or anything. But he knows what's up. All right, tonight we're sampling the Good George Brewing Co. Virtual reality, non-alcoholic pale ale, refreshing golden pale ale, dry hopped, with fruity Motueka and Nelson Sauvignon hops. Check out goodgeorge.co.nz. I believe we still have a code. I think it still works. Kiwi NRL 10 to get 10% off. Let's have a go.
It's good, bro. Good drop.
Refreshing, especially if it's cold. It's a great alternative if you're trying to stay off. If you had a massive bender down in Christchurch and you're trying to stay off the beers, this is exactly what you need. So shout out to Good George.
Shout out Good George. I was drinking Good George at a Good George brewery on Saturday, and I had one too many Good George espresso martinis, and they sent me.
They go hard
Good
too.
George.
They go hard. I get the big bottle of the martini. It's good, eh?
Yeah. I was bloody paying $20 a drink.
Oh no. Yeah, they're not exactly cheap. Okay.
These are good though.
Yeah, bloody good. If you're trying to stay off the booze, get on these. All right, we'll move on. Eh?
Let's do it. How many dudes you know roll like this? How many dudes you know flow like this? Not many, infinity. Not many, infinity. How many dudes you know got the skills to go and rock a show like this? I don't know anybody. Check to the mic.
Check 1 2. All right, I'll bring up the story, and we'll get our questions on. Got a few there. All right. Start off with shout out to Brilly89.
Shout out.
How many drinks did the boys end up on? I lost count.
Yeah, you went from 1 to 5 to 8 pretty quick on the old stories on the weekend.
Yeah, well, you don't want to be counting every video and every single one. It was great. I believe there is a video somewhere. I think Sam put it up on the chat.
Yeah, I saw it.
We're around the 30 mark, I believe. Around the 30, I'd say, but it's hard to know. Judging by the amount of Uber Eats we ordered.
Yeah.
It could be even more than that. That.
I've got a question to add to the question.
Yeah.
When did you start? Because I saw you finished quite early in the morning the next day. When did you start?
On the day of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Just went
What was time? Was kickoff 6?
Yeah. Probably a little bit early. But the boys were excited, man.
Yeah, no.
Well, we went to the loft in Christchurch, and they were having like the official Kiwi fan thing beforehand there.
Oh,
the
cool.
thing is, that's quite far from the stadium,
Mm.
and there's heaps of pubs next to the stadium.
Yeah. Bit of a crawl on the way in.
But no one came to the loft place.
Oh.
So we started there pretty early. Oh, we might get able to get some content, and then there was
Yeah. No old boys, nothing.
no, just two other people apart from us in Kiwis jerseys. But anyway, so we went to the pubs closer, and it was all good. Hey, thanks for having me, Brilly. Thanks for putting me up, mate. All right, Hummelwood Halen. How much money was spent on Uber Eats?
That's a great question because
great
there was
question.
a shitload of food by the looks of it.
Well, I'm 0-2 from Uber eating. So the first night, it was last time I've used it because you don't have it here in Matamata.
Yeah.
Was in Auckland, right? Right there with the middies, so we get Uber Eats, whatever. So I've gone and ordered without checking where I was.
Yeah.
So then I've gone, boom, straight in there, bang, those burgers look gangster. We got some of those. They weren't cheap ones either. It was like, some real fancy looking gourmet burgers. Anyway, put it in, tracking. The guy says, I'm here. I'm like, you beauty, we're hungry.
Yeah.
Pop out front, no one out there. I'm like, bro, where are you? He's like, I'm out front.
Yeah.
I said, no, I am too. And he goes, are you in Auckland? And I'm like, no, I'm in Christchurch. So he got a free feed, so that's good. So then we had to reorder. I wait another half an hour in Christchurch. And then the second night morning, I got an initial order was from a nice burger joint as well. And then we were waiting for it, and Sam says, that's going to be shut. There's no way.
Yeah. I was going to say.
They won't be making that.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no
Gourmet
way.
burgers at, 3, 4 a.m.?
Yeah, so, and then I was like, well, it says on the app you can get it. So anyway, he's like, nah. So then I reordered off McDonald's because I was like, okay, it's not coming.
Oh.
So I'll get McDonald's. Fuck it, we'll go dirty. We'll get the McDonald's.
Yeah. Plenty of it too, by the looks of it.
So then we go hard on that.
Yeah.
And what turns up is both.
Yes.
Not only that, but the original burger place, I went back and checked the order in the morning. They sent us pancakes, which we didn't order. Like 2 coffee things full of cheese sauce.
Yeah.
We got normal fries and then a loaded fries each, which I didn't order.
Any condiments for the pancakes?
No.
Nothing.
No, and then a massive bottle of Coke, but we ordered 2 cans of Coke Zero. But we got the 2 cans as well.
Oh. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, so it's just gave us heaps of free shit, and then we had McDonald's as well. So
Who ate the pancakes though? Because there was a fair bit of them on the story.
I had one the next morning. Oh, when we got up,
They were thick boys too, by the looks.
they were okay, but wasn't really up to eating the pancakes in the next morning. Sam's probably still had a go at them. Thank you, Hum, with it. Jay Moiki, JJ, how are you, bro? Shout out. Thoughts on the debutantes? Who stays and who isn't ready? Who isn't ready?
I really liked Kenny, and Crossland was a lot better than expected.
Yep.
I don't know. Kenny was just up in the D line when Lindsay Collins got that break.
You probably don't need him in there, eh?
Yeah, it was on the 40 or it was.
Yeah. It was odd that he was in the line, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
so I don't think that's really his fault. He probably shouldn't have.
Nah,
he just ended up in there.
I think the first tackle he missed, and then he was caught in the line.
Yes.
And then they got that break. Mitch Moses just looked up. There he is. Boom.
That's right.
Straight to old ugly.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone has to go. I thought Nafa'u White was also very good.
Yeah.
I think all the debutants
Willie
played pretty
Warbrick,
well.
gun.
Had a great game. I think Isako had some really good moments as well.
Yep.
That first try was crazy. I think they all played well, if I'm just being honest. I think we missed, or if we're talking about the debutants, I think they all played pretty well.
Considering who we had out, 22-10 is pretty good with a bunch of debutants too.
There's a lot better, closer game than what that reads.
Yeah, for
A couple of soft tries on that right edge is going to have to. Our left edge, sorry, is going to have to tighten things up a bit.
Yeah.
We'll loose out that side. All right. Thank you, JJ. Mouldy in the 03, shout out. I think we play short too much. I was taught play out the back more than play short. Move the D. Move the D around. Shout out, bro. Yes, what thing is with the D, you really want to get it moving.
Yeah.
You want to manipulate that D.
Yeah, I think that like Phoenix and Sean had a few moments of like miscommunication, but
Which is their first game together.
First game together. Give them more reps. I reckon that we'll be moving the D a lot more against Tonga.
And I just feel that also because with Chance there as well, I think that was all just a bit clunky.
Yeah.
Just a bit off. And even with Kenny and Sean, they were going made a pretty nice connection, but there's still moments of being just a second or two off.
Yeah.
That'll come.
Yeah, it'll come. I think it just comes with time, getting reps in.
He's got another question. What's Stacey thinking? Cody got to go 6. Chance to centre.
Yeah, I agree, but
I think Hums and I had this conversation this morning earlier, and we both said the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just Cody played so well this year.
Yeah, Cody did play well, and he played well for Dolphins.
Yeah.
But I don't know what. Yeah, there was a few questions that I want to put up to Stace, but
which centre gets shifted out if Chance goes to centre and you're putting in Cody at 5'8"?
Hicks. He was Mr. Reliable on the weekend, but bleed in some young fellas.
We've got Jesse McLean as well, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, Chance will get better but that's a must win this weekend, so.
Yeah. I don't know. Timoko's D was like alright, but yeah, it's a hard one.
Defensively, Timoko was caught out a couple of.
Yeah, he's caught out a couple of times with his D in his hands. But
the brother Timok, he got dusted a couple of times, on that edge. But I think there was more communication with Chance as well.
Yeah.
They just weren't really in that whole edge. I think also like Willie came in on that one of those tries that Zach got when he probably didn't need to.
Yeah.
He was
but that fella was on fire though.
Yeah, I think that just meaning the edge in general, they just weren't really connected that well.
I don't know. First game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they'll figure that out. They'll figure it out.
Everyone hates a clunky D.
Everyone hates a clunky D, mate. Sweet, that was all the questions, I think. Shout out to everyone for sending those through. Now, one of the guys we had on, Champ, what's he reckon? Just making sure he hasn't sent a...
Shout out to those guys too. They were hilarious last week.
Great.
Hilarious.
Great guys. Shout out to Champ. And so we had a big night straight after the potty too.
Yeah. I saw photos of you guys at a fine establishment on the Brews.
They showed us around. It was great. Sweet. Oh, shit. Next segment, eh? We'll keep moving.
Raise the alarm, I'm breaking the fast. Still got that crack with the bars. And I go harder than ramen, crashing the glass. Back and I'm stacking the squad. I can't believe the goal when some of these flaws attacking the guards. Look in the mirror, he's seeing the boss. We seeing a rapper that's lost. Back on the job, I rank in this.
All right, that was We On by PNC. They're actually named after a comment we made.
Inspired by yours truly.
Shout out to PNC. That is We On. This is review of the game in the weekend. Kiwis go down to Kangaroos down in Christchurch there. I'll just bring up the score.
Just quickly while you're doing that,
Yeah.
how was the atmosphere of
Bro,
the stadium?
mean.
Yeah,
Did it sound good on the
it
TV?
looked mean. It looked so mean, and yeah, it definitely gutted I didn't go down, but
It's a smaller stadium, but shit, it was rowdy.
yeah, it looked quite rowdy. How much does it sit? How many people does it sit?
17,000.
It's all right.
So it's not too bad.
That's
So it's
all
similar to the Hamilton game,
Yeah.
but obviously a way bigger stadium, and they're all spread out a bit more.
Yeah, and they probably did a bit more advertising.
It's been way better advertised this year.
Yeah.
Last year was shocking, but your initial thoughts on the game? We kind of spoke about it already, but initial thoughts on the game?
Mean as to, like I said, like there's a bunch of boys that haven't even played at an international level, and they jumped on and To go down 22 to 10, eh?
22-10, yeah.
To go down to Aussie 22-10, that's pretty good. Like, it was close until close till the second half, midway through the second half.
What, the last 10, 15 minutes maybe?
Yeah, but no, it was good. Like, a few positives to take out. It was like, Will Warbrick looks pretty comfortable in the Kiwis jersey.
He didn't look out of place at all.
Yeah, Phoenix Crossland, bro.
What a weapon, eh?
What, such a weapon. Such a weapon. And then
he played about, which I was kind of off, not because of Phoenix, but he played about 70 minutes in the end.
Yeah, he clocked up a few Ks in his legs, that's for sure.
It's a great, put some good shots on too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, overall it was a good game. I'm just keen to see how we go this week.
After another week.
Now that we've rubbed out the clunky D, we can...
now we've smoothed out the clunky
bit
D.
Bit of clarity this week.
Bit of comms. I'll work on that with our left edge there. I thought Griffin Neem was great. His stints were awesome. Nafa'u White. I love what they've done there, bringing Nafa'u into starting, pushing Taps up front.
Yeah. Jordan Ricky had some good moments when he came on.
Yeah.
Had a few good moments, but yeah.
Yeah.
Our forwards were pretty mean, like pretty dominant.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just...
Probably there's just some moments, and then Australia scrambled really well. They done that against Tonga as well.
Yeah.
We had plenty of chances, and they just managed to hold us out. It was half them, good defence, and half us being a little bit off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost the same score as it was that last time.
Yeah, it was.
You know, the first game from last year when we played each other, so you can't read too much into that.
I reckon it's just exciting to look towards this weekend, see what we can put up against Tonga. Yeah, because it basically, like, let's be honest, it's a Tongan home game, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Do you know they have never won a game at Mount Smart?
Ever?
No, never.
That was Hamilton, eh? When they beat Aussie.
They beat us in Hamilton.
Yeah.
And they beat Aussie over there, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've never won at Mount Smart.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's some Tongans doing parades like now.
Yeah.
So
have to be.
The boys will be getting G'd up for it.
Also, I'm gutted that I found out that stat because might have hooted them.
Yeah.
Might have put the hoodoo on them.
Yeah, well, I was showing everyone that post, like, New Zealand's never lost at home, bro, for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, nicked my nut.
To be honest, I really wanted the Kiwis to win, but that outcome was basically what I probably seen happening.
Yeah, I think
narrowish loss. We would have been half a metre off the pace compared to them. They've had a game under their belts, so
yeah. And in all honesty, like, we've put together this team, and like, imagine if we had our best team.
Oh yeah,
it would be so much different. Like, and I'm proud of like the boys and all their efforts on the weekend just gone. I mean, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this Tongan game this weekend.
Hearty, it's going to be a absolute cracker. If you had MVP for the match, who stood out to you, bro?
Willie, old Te Teko's finest. Or Warbrick, bro. He was
big Willie?
Yeah. That little Te Teko goose step that he did just to score that try.
Isn't that that's what the step you use outside the dairy when you're stolen something?
Yeah, that's the trying to run away from the dairy owners because I got a steak and cheese pie in my pocket. Dudes.
That was great. Turned Zach inside out.
Mm.
MVP for me. A couple of moments with Kinney found out. I don't think it was his fault, but I think it was just the whole team's defensive things. But apart from that, I thought Keanu Kinney was outstanding.
He looked dangerous every time he hit the ball.
Yeah, and he was threatening. There was parts at the end there where he was like breaking like 2 tackles. And
he's such a little fella too. You know,
he got owned a couple of times.
He's got some big nuts. He got some big balls.
He's swinging a big set.
Yeah.
He's swinging a huge set under those Kiwi shorts. Just trying to think who else. Yeah, and I said already, Nafa'u White was great. Griffin Neem was good. The Fish was great.
Peter Hiku.
Taps was great.
Peter Hiku was pretty good, bro.
I reckon he played well. Like, he got that last pass away to Isako. Not for the first try, which my bet was.
Yeah.
Second try, but they were good. First Kiwis try. Wasn't an option, though. Fuck. I think all over, like, even Shawnee was good.
Yeah.
His kicks were very good.
His kicks were good.
We were just a bit of what we did pick up. We don't feel like just feel like we're not Chance is almost just
just there, bro.
Just there.
Yeah.
which isn't his fault. I don't think the plan is like being
No,
used.
it's that position. It's that position, like.
And also, like, I don't like getting trapped in that trap of just having one option.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of people were going, why haven't we gone
Cody,
because he's definitely an option.
Yeah. I think he would add a bit more.
And if he's not 5'8", he's got to come on earlier in the last 10. Yeah. You'd think, eh? Because he just played like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. He didn't get enough game time.
I reckon we need him that 10 before half
Mm.
and that 10 minutes after, and then bring Phoenix back on.
Yeah, hard.
I think that just leaving it till 10 minutes and then... I mean, it's what Mash done too in the World Cup that time, remember?
Yeah.
He just would leave Brandon on way too long.
Yeah. And he would be gassed.
Yeah, and that's when Cameron Murray got that try on him that time.
Yeah, we let our boys gas out like quite severely before making subs. I noticed that. Like,
I mean, also some of that tactic might be just to get some more fucking goer into their lungs from that game.
Yeah.
Because it's the first run, so they would be trying to win it.
Yeah.
But I'd say with the first game, they're probably having a few strategies around just keeping Chance out there the whole time, just to try and get him going, even though he didn't really have much of a crack on attack. But yeah, a few things to iron out from that. Who stood out for you from the Aussie team?
Like Zach Lomax, but like he's just a freak. I think for me it wasn't so much like a player because I don't really go for Aussie. It was just moments that they had. Like I think Sean put up a kick to the corner with Vasako's name on it, and Coates just came out of nowhere and grabbed it by his fingertips.
It was very, very close. Like Vasako nearly got that.
Yeah.
I obviously left off my...
If it was anyone else, like if it wasn't Xavier Coates, who's just a genetic freak,
would have been a try.
Yeah, but like there was just moments from Aussie where it was just like, damn, they're good. But
probably be Harry Grant for me, eh?
Yeah.
Cheeky little joker. He set up quite a few. Like obviously he's not the last pass, but he's just really good at choosing the right time to run.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's had another game. Like he's had a game also under his belt. So, I think they weren't perfect, Aussie, but they scrambled hard, which I think is their attack is what they're working for. Even in that Tongan game, they're prepared to just win a game by 6 or 8 points now.
Yeah.
As opposed to the hidings they used to give everyone.
Yeah, I think that they've realised that the gap's closing between like every other nation and them. They like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, about 5 years ago, if the Kiwis were to get a hiding from Aussie 10 to 22, that would be like a real positive. You know, like
you'd be like, right, gee, that's all good.
Samoa just losing against England by like a couple tries, that would have been like a big thing for the Samoan community. But I reckon the gap between Australia and the other nations, especially the Pacific nations, is closing.
It's just pushing it in on them, eh? But I think, I think we can't. I think we'll take a lot of confidence out of that game. I mean, Tonga couldn't score on them in their first game, and we got a couple. We probably threw a few more different looks at them, but I think we take a lot out of that. We'll tweak a bit.
Yeah, I think that even in that first game where Aussie played Tonga, if Isaiah Katoa actually didn't like kick it out on the full and
had a better kicking game,
it would have been a hell of a lot closer. But
I agree. All right. Did you have a moment of the game that's like one moment that stood out to you?
Yeah, probably the old Te Teko shuffle. That step, that was so crisp.
Outside the dairy?
So,
It was real subtle too. It wasn't like a massive whack either.
Yeah. It was
Caught it, turned around back was...
It was just this pie's mine. Bang. This dollar mixture's mine, brother.
For me, it'd have to be the Marata v...
Oh, the Wah v Wah crime.
Yeah. Marata versus
crazy.
Mitchie. Marata just stood there. Get off me.
It was just a straight collision too, eh? And Mana Mitch got put on the bitch.
That would probably have to be it for me. I was just like, I think our bench this week is like looking a lot nastier, scarier.
Well, Leo's back. That's exciting.
That's very exciting. He was actually suspended. I didn't know that.
Oh, true.
I thought he was like, had a niggle. I kept asking, where is he?
Yeah.
Why isn't he playing?
I think everyone in the chat thought he had a niggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Hum said today I seen him in the gym. He's like, oh no, it came out that he was suspended for a game he had to serve.
Is he back in the gym already?
Who?
Old Mr. Ruptured Bicep.
Ruptured bicep, yeah. Ruptured bisexual, yeah. He was doing, leg day.
Good on him, man. He's such a freak, eh?
Just hitting that leg day, man. Sweet, we'll move on to this one. I already done that one, didn't I? Did I use that one? I did. This one.
Time to go win again. Top 5, that's the minimum. Running a game plan that's on militant. Role reprise, them guys were filling in. Changed man, but the villain is still in them. Same Sam was top billing it. SJ23, they said I was done. I'm back home and killing it now. Coming through with the
These are the vibes we need for the weekend too. Bit of PNC, SJ23.
Get it out there, man.
Yeah.
Bring back that SJ23, baby. Okay, so Kiwis take on Mate Tonga. Or they've called themselves something else, haven't they?
Have they?
Oh, no. I stand corrected, they have not. They play Tonga this weekend, all right. TAB have got the Kiwis at $1.46. Tonga at $2.75. Lineups. Where are we? So we've got Kinney at fullback, Isako, Warbrick remain on the wings, Timoko and Hiku remain unchanged with their centre pairing. CNK, SJ to halve the team. Change here with Nafatu White starting in the 13, Isai Papali'i and Sorensen locking down the second row, Fisher, Harris, Croslin and Tarpany starting, which I'm stoked to see Taps up playing at front row. The bench for New Zealand is 14 Cody Nikorima, 15 Griffin Niame, 16 Marata Niokore, 17 Leo Thompson, and all the rest make up the rest. And then for Tonga, out the back, Ihai Hopoati stays at fullback, Katoa and Tupou on the wings, Suli and Alamote in the centres, Katoa and Lolohea halves. Another change here with Jason Tomalolo starting. Did he start last time?
I don't think he started.
No, he came off the bench. Yeah. Katoa, Ali Katoa, and Ola Kawatu in the second row. Absolute beasts. Mudflap Kafusi, 10. AFB, the other prop, and Havili in it. Hooker. Their bench, Sonny Luke, who was great in that first game.
He's been great for a few years now.
He was outstanding.
Yeah.
Tupanua is onto the bench. Paseka and Sua Wong on the bench. So I personally think it's a stronger team than the last week.
Yeah, that's a real strong team, especially those combos, like those halves and those centre pairing, even the wingers. There's a few mean.
Kloa Matangi, 21. Did he get injured or something?
I think he just plays for the Rabbitohs, so they're just like, no.
I mean,
No,
surely he gets in over like Wong or... Interesting. Anyway, thoughts on this matchup, bro? Who's winning?
I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. I think
if people don't think it's going to be close-ish, they're silly.
Yeah. I think that it'll come down to like a try, maybe two. But Kiwis to win. I just think that it's just going to be a battle of the forwards, and like our Polynesian brothers from Tonga. They're just built different, eh? Like I've played with a few Tongan boys over in Aussie. Shout out Pone and Fowl. They played for the Tongan A side last year.
Oh, yep.
And I've seen them rip into like 3 Big Macs each, and then go pop manus at the jetty, and then go play a full 80. So Tongan boys are just built different. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this matchup. I think that SJ back at Mount Smart, back at
Final
Sean
game.
Johnson
This is
Stadium.
actual final game.
This is actual final game.
At Mount Smart.
Yeah, I think that the Kiwis need to perform better. Like they need stiff D. No more clunky D.
No more clunky D. Stiff D.
Yeah, and I think that if we can hold the Tongan boys off for the first half, like I think it's our game to win. But those boys, they just play for. They've like. Everyone shows up for them, you know. Like it's like a spectacle being at a Mount Smart game
with Tonga
involved. Man, it's
pretty crazy. It's one of the best games you could go to be fair.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it might be pretty close. Both of them have had a game under their belt. I agree. I think we just got to, when they have momentum, we just have to make sure we're, especially around the middle, that we're.
I like the point you
solid.
brought up about Cody. Like, if we can get Cody some extra minutes, then I think.
I just think it's a waste not injecting him into the game.
Hard. And he's like, if you're putting him up against his teammate Isaiah Katoa from Tonga, like, he'll know how to play against him.
And even just around those big forwards.
Yeah.
If you get him on with a bit of fatigue, he's still arguably 14 is probably still his best position for Cody.
Yeah.
He's just magic out of there. So I think if we can just utilise that, I think we just need to bring that running game in and around the ruck. I think Phoenix is obviously more of a workhorse, passing, great passer.
His delivery was on point. But
Good delivery.
Yeah.
Just whether or not he has the nous of like a Cody or someone out of 14 who he can sniff out a can sniff out a half.
Eyes up footy, like
he naturally
playing
is,
what he's given.
He naturally can. He's very well at that. Goes very well in those positions. I'm hoping Cody gets a bit more game time, just to throw something a little bit different, and just to get someone out of dummy half with their bigger forwards and cause them a bit of trouble.
Because it's Lolo here, their other half, Tonga's other half. Yeah, he's a tricky guy. So
he's tricky.
Yeah.
The thing with him, he can have like a pretty average game.
Yeah, he's known for an average game, but he's also
he almost put on a try for them as well. Like he's a freaky man when he has his moment.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with him, man.
He's known to pull things out of nowhere.
He's known to pull the old Uber Eats out. And I think up front, obviously they've got a great forward pack. So we're just gonna have to tackle our dicks off.
Yeah.
Because if you look at our forward pack, it ain't bad.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to circumcise those boys again.
I mean, I think the boys will be hurting a little bit from the weekend because there's some couple of key, not lazy but softish errors from that kind of
sure.
in a 12-point game.
Yeah.
Those soft errors kind of lead to tries. So I think the boys will be pretty.
Kenny, just don't go into a defender. Like, don't be playing
Ever
on
again.
the 40 on the A defender. Like, just
Never
drop
again.
back, brother. You're all good.
Because him and Phoenix end up kind of colliding into each other.
Yeah.
Because Phoenix was about to put a good contact on his around the legs.
Yeah.
But then Kenny crashed in that way, and they kind of just went blue.
I was looking at it when Lindsay made the break, and I was just like, man, Kenny's going to get run over. Where is he? Oh, shit, he's already...
Well, he's one in the tackle.
He's the fellow that fell off.
Yeah.
But he's all good. I think that,
All learnings, man. All learnings.
And we're like Pacific Cup champs, so Tonga's got a better look out.
I mean, we done the same thing against Aussie in that first game last year when we played Aussie the first time. I think there's just a couple of moments where we just didn't quite stick to our assignment. A few lapses, and it cost us the game. So hopefully we learn from this again and we can ice those moments. But yeah, hissing for our forward pack, I think I love that configuration. Horny as to see how that goes, especially with the bench makeup now.
Joey starting,
Up
Right
front.
there. Up
Taps
front.
and Fish up front.
Yeah, that's so mean.
Sorensen and Ice Puppy, second row.
Yeah.
The Fa'u wide at lock. He was so good, man. He's
I like that.
he had a big year, man, the Fa'u.
Yeah.
And then you got Neem, Leo Thompson, and Marata Niokore. That's
The Griff has been on fire for the Kiwis, man.
he's a monster, man.
Yeah.
Some of those tackles, he was some good solid hits, man.
Even his ball play, like
Yep. No, he's got great ball play. Yeah.
he's just a gun, man.
The West Coast polar bear. He's one of the unicorns of the Kiwi team. You often have much white boys in there.
Yeah, I call him the Ginger Minge.
Gingeminge.
Yeah, Ginger Minge.
I don't know if you like that. Up the minge. Close game. Do you want to put a score out there? Might be a few more tries, hopefully.
Yeah,
from
I
both
think
teams.
it could be in the 30s for the Kiwis, and maybe
like a 26 or something.
like 25, in between 25 and 35 for for the Kiwis, and then I'd say Tonga.
A try-off, maybe.
Yeah, try-off. Because they are dangerous. Like, their team is quite stacked.
When they get a roll on, even against Aussie, it's pretty scary.
Mm.
Well, they've always been like that, though.
Yeah.
It's just about hanging in there when they have their momentum.
Yeah.
And then making less errors.
Yeah.
And then we'll win. That'll be sweet. But yeah, it should be absolutely crazy at Mount Smart. So if you're not doing anything, are there still tickets left?
Oh, I think so. I think there's like a few tickets left. It hasn't come out that it's
Not sold out yet. Shit, I thought it would have been.
There's some $30 tickets I've seen.
On the south stand.
Yeah.
Hit those up, man.
Yeah. You won't see anything. There'll just be Tongan flags fluttering in front of your eyes, but it'll be good to be
tangled up in
there.
them, bro.
Yeah.
Just get tangled up in them and they'll be sweet.
Just do a Lennie and start celebrating a Kiwis try in the Tongan fan zone.
The whole place is a Tongan fan zone, man. The whole place is a Tongan fan zone.
I saw that video. I was like, oh, shit.
That was a great time. That's when I celebrated the try, and it came up on the screen that Ice Puppy scored because I had my anytime bet on, so that's when I lost it. I was like, let's fucking go. Yeah. All right, we'll keep moving on.
The Coos won it. Water champion, mate.
Just another day, another dollar to be made. It's just another day. Boys, it's just another day, another dollar to be made.
All right, the boys get paid, the girls get paid. Your mum, your dad, your usos. Not the tuckles this week, though. You're not on the list.
No, the Samoans need to be humble.
Oh, yes. That content was doing the rounds, wasn't it, last week? What was this best bet? Best bet, all right, I'll bring up Kano's. Let's see, sent one through. All right, what's he got? Best bet, Matt Timoko anytime. Let's go for a bit of left edge hustle. Oh, was it? Yeah, you left. Yeah, and then his value is actually in the Kiwis and the Kiwi Ferns game. Hufanga hat trick.
Oh, that's a mean.
Will that be paying value against Papua New Guinea?
No, they just got pumped by like 80 points.
I just don't know if a hat trick by Hufanga would be paying value, but it
probably,
might be.
Probably $2.10 somewhere.
It's not the cane value. Shit. And for me, I still think that right side looks like our with a sweeping play is probably our best side attacking wise.
Yeah.
So I'm going Isako first try for my value.
Isako first try.
Yeah, Isako first try, and value back at Mount Smart again.
Yeah.
Ice Puppy anytime for my best.
Yeah, I've gone Ice Puppy. So I don't have a best or a value, but I've just got a 4-legger.
Yep.
So I'm going Keone Kini anytime, Olakawatu anytime, and Ice Puppy anytime with New Zealand to win, paying $52.
Shit, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad, my man. I rate it. Not many games, so that's I think we've covered everything, bro.
Just quickly before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Kurt Donohue's been killing it for Fiji.
Shout out to Curdy. That was a great game.
And I called it my bala Judah Rambo.
You did.
He signed him ASAP. Honestly,
Judah Rambo.
get him into a club ASAP. It's been fun, man, watching the Pacific Cup. Like the Cook Island boys got pumped, but it's good footy. Like it's good footy to watch.
Less structured.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're both just in short camps, so
yeah, very short.
You're not going to get
very short. I've got one of the boys plays for the Cook Islands, and he flew out like 3 or 4 days before the game. So, yeah, short as camps.
You're probably not going to have super polished footy, but it does bring out some exciting stuff.
Yeah, and it's just good. Like, it's good to build the game. I think that the next Rugby League World Cup, which is next year, the year after,
26. Yeah,
it's building to be the best one yet. Like,
I feel like it could be you know,
because there's even a random team it's a small European nation,
like Croatia or something.
Yeah, I think it was Croatia. Yeah. David Nofaluma was playing for them on the weekend.
Serbia, sorry.
Yeah, Serbia.
And who else? The big
There was a
rig.
few. Yeah, there was a
The
few.
big rig from who played for Canberra for Kotrick.
Yeah, Kotrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kotrick.
He's played for them before.
And there's a few like Queensland Cup boys who are playing for Serbia. So no, there's a few countries on the rise.
A few rising nations.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it, mate. So for your Karu and Fatu, where do they find us, man?
YouTube.
Great job.
And for your Taringa, Spotify. Is it Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and there's a Flick Your Bean, Apple Bean,
Podbean. Yeah, flick your beanus.
Yeah. And
Don't
stop stealing content, please, for the love of God.
Oh yeah, Roasty.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
One out, brother.
I even offered the collab and they turned it down.
No, they're known for that. The Aussie. I've put our content like Kiwi NRL podcast and Ariki Sports content onto some pretty big platforms, and then they gain all this traction and all this traffic, and then delete because they wanted the content and they want. But yeah,
that's the way it is.
So TikTok, but don't screen record. Like, just give us the shout out. And Instagram, Facebook, and yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I think you got them all. Yes. All right. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube too. Don't just watch it. Subscribe. We got plenty of new subscribers last week too.
Yep.
I'm having those Christchurch boys on, so it's good. Sweet. Well, thanks Rawiri for jumping on.
All good, bro. All good.
And as always, up the Kiwis and stay horny.
You know what it takes, and you're ready today to take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give it, give it.